All right, a lot of talk trying to figure out who's going to win the World Series and why. Certainly college football, big games this weekend, and we will get to that over the course of the week. But first, we'll give you our today's top 5 list. We did it the other day. We'll continue now. I mentioned my computer, or any computer that you can basically get your hands on, my favorite current inanimate object. So what I decided to do is think back, chronologically speaking, from today working backwards, my 5 favorite inanimate objects of all time. So we will start at number 5, most currently, certainly a computer. Your ability to do things, it's mind-boggling, it's amazing. I have no idea how it works, but it does. Day in and day out, by the way. As consistent and as reliable as you're going to get, as long as your service is good. Make sure you have good service. When it comes to going to number 2 on the list, and again, this is from now until back in time, and I know this is going to sound like cheating, but your TV, your remote, and now your DVR. It's kind of like peanut butter jelly and bread. They all kind of go together. The idea of trying to pick out one's more important than the other, whatever. You need your remote, you need your cable, you need your DVR built right in, and of course you need the TV itself. So that would be number 2. Now, we'll go to the visual part of the program as well. Let me, again, going backwards to the things that have been most important in terms of inanimate objects in my lifetime, and maybe you can relate. Let's go back to the first car, the car of your youth. This would be a 1972 Ford Mustang Grande. Now again, this isn't mine. This is one that's for sale. I believe you can get one at a pretty good price right now. It runs on regular gas, by the way, not unleaded, in case you're wondering. It is truly the car of high school and then a little bit beyond. So what does that mean? Well, that means you went to the prom in it. That means you went to the shore in it. That means you did just about everything you're supposed to do at 17, 18, 19 in that car. That would certainly make it a top 5 all time, because whether it was buying well, actually at the time, a cassette player with an equalizer, a separate equalizer. If you don't think that's a big day in a young boy's life, you're crazy. So I would go at number 3. The car of my youth, the 72 Ford Mustang Grande. Come on back over here. Let me give it to you, because if you really think about it, the earlier version of your car would be a Schwinn. And for a lot of guys growing up in the early 70s, it would have been a Schwinn 3-speed. Again, this isn't mine, but this is a Schwinn 3-speed. What does it mean? It means this is your mode of transportation. This truly is your car as a kid. It's where you can go, when you can go. And back in the good old days, and you guys might not know this, back in the good old days where you can basically take your bike from miles away and your parents didn't really worry or care about where you were, this was truly your escape. You got away from your house, you got away from your neighborhood, and you found places that perhaps you never would have found before unless you had a mode of transportation that was as reliable. By the way, and you never cared about gas prices. You never had to worry about insurance either. And I'm not talking about today's kids who have to wear helmets when they ride bikes. I understand why. It's just not part of my youth. That would come in at number 4, and let's finish it up with this. What young man growing up as an American would not say his baseball glove was one of his 5 favorite inanimate objects of all time? So you can see this is the Tom Tresh model. I actually had a Wally Bunker. It was a hand-me-down. It was my dad's glove, and I had a Wally Bunker was the first glove I ever had, then a lefty catcher's mitt. And those 2 things basically stored away in the garage. Every time I took it outside, it was like it was a bag of money. I brought it home, made sure I had it, put it where it was supposed to be. You would never have found it on the floor. I never had to worry about leaving it someplace. It was truly as attached to my hip as an inanimate object could be. So there you go. Top 5 inanimate objects all time, working from today back to the past. If you have some of your own, send me a couple of copies or even photos at cdimino@790thezone.com. Have a great day.